Good day, everyone. So there is this video I just watched right now, and after watching this video I felt so bad. I felt like a need for justice. I felt this hunger for justice. Like sometimes, we that left Nigerian for good, we might think, okay, we left there out of frustration. But sometimes when you look back, you will tell yourself, yes, really, I made the best decision. Because when I look back, I ask myself, what kind of a country is that? Am I sure that I came from Nigeria? Is this the country I'm hoping that I will go back to? Is this the country I'm hoping that my kids will go back to? Where is justice in Nigeria? Where is law in Nigeria? Where is human rights in Nigeria? There is nothing like human rights in Nigeria. After watching this video, I felt so bad. Imagine waking up in the morning and you just realize that you lost 3 of your blood brothers in one day and being knocked down by Nigerian firefighters without any help, without any rescue. They just left them there struggling for their life. Watch this video and tell me what you think.
Friday, 9th of May 2025. I was casually scrolling through Snapchat just to find out there was an accident, but the victims were yet to be identified, and all I could do was pray for the victim's family to be found. Just to scroll on to the next story to find out my cousin's Instagram page was being posted, and the caption was, "Please, if you know him, please reach out." I was confused and I was in shock. Just for me to ask what happened out of worry, and they say the person has passed away and they were looking for the family. Out of shock, I had to pause and ask more details, and they said he got into an accident with 3 more people in the car, and the cause of the accident was a hit and run. A Nigerian fire truck hit them and left them there for dead. They were laid there helpless. They were laid there for 3 hours helpless. No ambulance. The good Samaritans out there were trying to help them out, but they could only take 2 people out of the car. And the remaining 2 who were at the passenger's side were crushed. So the people trying to help them were also helpless. For 3 hours they have been trying to get help. The fire truck who could have helped them left them there. Hospitals were reached out to multiple times, but no ambulance came. For 3 hours. Being the first that knew broke my heart, as the first person I could only tell was my mother. After they were all identified, their names came out. Then my worst fear came to reality. The only person who survived was my younger cousin, Imam, and he's in the hospital right now. May Allah grant him shifa. I ask of you to pray for him so that Allah grants him shifa. And the 3 who unfortunately passed away are Yusuf Al-Tahir, Walid, Yusuf Tahir Yunus, Papa, Muhammad Al-Tahir, Hamoudi. May Allah forgive them and grant them Jannat al-Firdaus. I'm here to ask for your prayers. Please pray for those who passed away, and pray for the one who is in the hospital right now.
So after watching that video, guys, let me explain. This guy was just scrolling through social media, just casually scrolling through social media, and he found out that 3 of his brothers was involved in an accident. On getting to find out what happened, he realized that they were knocked down by Nigerian firefighters, and they were knocked down and they were left there to struggle for their lives. You can imagine that. You can imagine this is a country you say, I will call my country. Nigerian firefighters allegedly knocked 3 people, 3 lives. They were involved by hit and run. According to what he said, hit and run. That means they just knocked them down, left them there to struggle for their lives, without realizing that, okay, these people might be somebody's father, these people might be somebody's son, these people might be somebody's brother. They just hit them there, left them there to struggle for their lives. This is exactly what I am saying. In Nigeria, there is no emergency rescue. There is no good health service. There is no good health care. There is no ambulance. There is no good nothing. There is no good road. There is no justice. There is no respect for human life. Okay, tell me, can you do that in a well-civilized country? It's only Nigeria that kind of thing will happen and there will not be justice. This guy now, he will cry from here till tomorrow. He will cry me river and he will not get justice. Imagine waking up in the morning to realize that you lost 3 of your sons. How would you feel if you're the mother? Imagine waking up in the morning to realize that you lost 3 of your brothers. How would you feel if you're a brother or your sister? And that country we call Nigeria, no justice. No matter how they cry for justice, if they cry too much, they will arrest them. If they shout too much, they will eliminate them. If they shout too much, they will kidnap them. Imagine in a country where there is no ambulance, Inside hospital, there is no oxygen. Imagine in a country where government hospitals, you call them government hospitals, so upon their government hospital, there is no oxygen. Oxygens are being bought by the highest bidders. The highest bidders are the people that use oxygen in Nigeria. Government, we're not even talking of private, because private are being owned by private individuals. They can do whatever they like. But you see government hospital, you cannot even walk into a government hospital as a citizen of Nigeria and demand for oxygen and you will get it. No, it's being bought. It's according to what you pay, is the oxygen they will put on you. That is in Nigeria. It's only in Nigeria that you will realize that government hospitals, they will just wake up in the morning, all of them will go on strike. Only in Nigeria. No justice for nothing. How can you tell me that you knocked people down, you left them there to struggle for their life without even reasoning for 1 minute, having human sympathy? There is no human sympathy in Nigeria. There is nothing that works in that Nigeria. Education, zero. Health, zero. Security, zero. Okay, this guy now, according to what he was complaining, they reached out for the ambulance. There was no ambulance. The people that were supposed to help them, they couldn't help them because they were using Okada. So there is nothing they can do. Imagine there was only one Okada. If there is only one Okada, how can that one Okada take 3 people? And those people were stuck inside that car. How can they help them? After watching all these things, how can people who live abroad want to come back and settle in Nigeria? Tell me, how do you think international community will rate Nigeria? Zero. That is why you come abroad here, you will see them insulting us that are Nigerians. They will insult you. People that are supposed not to insult you, they will be insulting you. Nothing works in Nigeria. Nothing. No justice. For 3 hours, the brothers was there, left there to struggle for their lives. I think Nigerian government need to start doing something. This is how politicians, they will be riding far, wow. It's a country where anybody can do anything. Once you have a government car, you will just ride the way you like. You will knock people down the way you like. No justice. It's not because of this. Anybody that have Nigerian government vehicle, all these politicians that use Nigerian government vehicle, they will start running far, wow, without considering people that are managing their life, that are on the street. And when they eventually hit someone, no justice will be served in Nigeria. No justice, nothing. Everything is full of corruption. And this guy now, the way he's complaining, if he complains too much now, they will package him and put him in cell. That is the Nigeria we come from. That is Nigeria we are hoping that will go. Say no to corruption in Nigeria. Nigeria must work again. See you guys next time. Bye for now.